Okay. Good morning, friends. Are we live yet? This new Facebook producer, it's hard to tell when we're live, but I believe now we're live. Okay. So, good morning, friends. Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. My name is Kathleen Dowd. For those who are new, this is the weekly guided grounding meditation that I've been offering for a couple months now. And my intention here is to provide a way for you to feel supported and help provide some extra grounding and connection to the present moment, really, in this time of increased, good morning, Kenny, of increase in extra stress or anxiety or uncertainty, really. So that's why I'm here, and that's what these meditations are about. It's about helping to feel more grounded and help calm some of that heightened energy that, even if you're not feeling it at the personal level, is for sure happening collectively all around us. So we're here. I'm here every Wednesday, 8 a.m. Pacific time. And today I want to do a little bit of something different. I'm going to start with a quick announcement, and then I want to do a little something different. And if you are not seated in a chair or on a couch or some kind of surface, some kind of chair type situation, I would recommend that you do today sit on a chair. Sometimes I know people like to sit on the floor to meditate, but I want to do something through the body and the legs today a little differently. So if it's possible to sit on a chair or a couch, that would be the recommendation. Hi, Kathleen. Good morning. So, and my quick announcement first is that my online series, From Anxiety to Zen, the A to Z of Calming in Times of Uncertainty, starts next Monday, and registration closes this Sunday. And I've actually made an adjustment, and I'm offering a tiered participation structure now. So I'll post the details of that in the comment, but there's 3 different levels of participation now that you can have to make it a little more accessible for a wider variety of people. So please contact me if you have any questions and or are interested. And I'd also love it if you could share this with anybody else who might be struggling with a little bit heightened anxiety these days and looking for a way to help calm. So I'll post the details of that, and registration closes this Sunday and we start on Monday. So for today, let's start by simply taking 3 slow, deep breaths together. So just take an inhale and then an exhale. And another inhale. And an exhale. And one more. And then a full exhale. And take a moment to notice how you feel after taking simply 3 intentional breaths together. What do you notice? And then I'll invite you to take 3 more on your breath cycle, starting now. Let them be perhaps a little slower and deeper, so you can draw out that inhale and find an invitation to the breath to lengthen and deepen. 2 more like that. And 1 more long, slow, deep breath. And a full exhale. And then again, take a moment and notice, finding a pause. What do you see or notice and observe in your body? And if you're joining just now and you missed, I'm inviting you to be on a chair or a couch today in an upright seated position. And so before we move into that formal meditation or more formal meditation, just take that moment. I like to start with letting the eyes wander. Just wander around your room, follow the eyes. The eyes guide the way, seeing what you notice. If you land or on a place that looks pleasing to you, you're welcome to pause there. Maybe you notice what's behind you. So let the eyes lead the way and the head follows for just a few more moments, orienting yourself to your surroundings. And when you feel comfortable and ready to come back to a forward gaze, then do that. And you can allow then your head to settle back in a forward position. And from here on out, if you like, you can have the eyes open or closed. If you choose to have the eyes open, see if you can allow the eyelids to be soft. And for everybody, whether you have eyes opened or closed, let your eyeballs be soft into your head. See if you can just actively soften the eyeballs. So many muscles around our eyes that we don't often pay attention to. So see if you can soften those and notice a bit of a calming sensation and effect from just softening the eyeballs. And then for another little bit here, I want to just guide you in awareness of your legs. And we're going to start with the feet. So feeling the feet on the floor. It's just the whole base of the feet on the floor. Let your awareness just be there. Pure awareness just on your feet. Notice if anything shifts for you physically or energetically in your body as you allow your awareness to simply rest on the base of your feet. And notice if there's a challenge in that, or if that feels difficult, or if it feels okay. And simple observation, no judgment is needed, simply observing what you notice. And then we're going to slowly travel our awareness up. So bring your awareness now to your ankles. What does it feel like to expand awareness up to your ankles? Allow that awareness to follow up the shins and the calves, so the whole lower part of the leg, slowly traveling up towards the knee. Take the time to not rush it, just simply letting your awareness travel from the ankles up towards your knees. Your awareness. And even if the mind wanders, you can simply bring the awareness back to the legs. Moving up now to the knees. And sometimes it's common to have tension or pain in the knees or their joint that gets a lot of use. And so see if you can just allow a little extra spaciousness. If the awareness could actually grow around the knee. See if that's possible. And then allowing the awareness to begin to travel up from the knees towards the hips. So up the thigh, full awareness around the top of the leg, on the thigh and the back of the leg, the hamstring. And again, feeling that awareness be slowly drawing up towards the hips. In each leg, if it feels too much to go both legs at a time, you could start with one and then go to the other. And as I mentioned in past meditations, just know that I'm also managing and working the energy of the group and helping for everyone to feel these sensations and feel this energy moving up. So just feel that you're being held in that way. And slowly let that awareness go up the legs, getting closer and closer to the hips. And as you let the awareness land in the hips, then let there be a spreading, if you will, of awareness throughout all of your hips. Feel the sit bones landing on the seat. Feel this opening and expansion again. See if you can expand the awareness out on both sides of the hips and then all around the front and the back of the hips. See if your awareness can actually expand beyond the physical body. See if you can hold space and capacity for the energetic expanse and capacity of your hips. And as you have this awareness and as you're just simply allowing awareness to land and be present in your hips, notice and invite a sense of heaviness into the hips. So see if you can actually feel the hips and the sit bones, each glute muscle getting and feeling heavier on the chair below you. And feel that landing slower and heavier with each breath. And I want to take 1 minute in silence for you to simply feel and notice and allow your hips to be the receiver of your awareness and attention. So 1 minute in silence. And then taking another slow, deep breath in. Exhale and feel that awareness again expand throughout the hips. And then let yourself feel again your connection to the surface below you. And then what I want you to do is start to tap and shake your legs. So this is the part while seating in a chair, just this up and down shaking of the legs, tapping your feet, and feel the legs moving beneath you. Thus the sitting in a chair. And just imagine and feeling almost like a pounding of the feet on the floor, letting yourself just feel this connection with the energy of movement with your legs. Imagine as if each foot is just pounding and pounding gently into the earth for just a little bit longer. Couple more moments of just shaking the legs, lifting and lowering them. And then I'll invite you to stop and release the movement and let each foot land solidly on the floor. And now let your awareness of your whole leg on each leg be the forefront of your attention. and see what you observe in your legs now. Did that bring more possibility of an energetic connection for you? And then one more time, feel a heaviness in your feet. And we'll once again travel slowly up the legs. So just full awareness starting in the feet. Feel the feet get a little heavier, almost as if they're being weighted down, and that simply is your connection to the ground. Feeling that for yourself. Breathe into that. 2 breaths here with heaviness in your feet. One more slow, intentional breath. And then let that awareness travel up the ankles and feel a heaviness in the ankles, grounding you into the earth. Let the awareness travel up your shins and calves, the bottom, lower part of your legs, very slowly, with intention, over several rounds of breath, feeling that awareness rise up from the ankles towards the knees. And just notice what happens with your presence and with your awareness on this part of your body. Allow there to be a heaviness there that wasn't there before, simply with your intention and presence. Feel that awareness come into the knees. And see if you can feel both an expansion in the knees as well as a heaviness, a softening and heaviness down. Inviting grounding through the process. And then slowly let the awareness travel up each leg through the thigh and the hamstring. So both the top and the bottom and the sides as well. And feel that awareness simply travel up the legs towards the hips. And again, you can do them one at a time if that feels more easeful than both together. Just allowing that slow offering of presence to the body. And again, as you feel this moving, this presence, feel the thighs getting heavy on the chair below you. Feel yourself grounding more heavily into your chair. And then gradually arriving at your hips, full presence and awareness on your hips. You can actually imagine and feel it as if it's a sensation of swirling, letting that come down, swirling throughout the hips, and again, also then getting heavy. So the hips start to feel heavy. And let's take one more minute in silence where you simply allow the hips to feel heavy and allow the awareness to simply be in your hips. So 1 minute in silence. And then let that heaviness start to feel as if it's going down the chair, down the couch below you into the ground. And so start to feel that awareness of energy and the awareness of that hips move down below you and going into the ground. And so you can actively draw awareness down to the floor, to the ground, through the crust of the earth, down into different layers of the earth. And just notice how this lands for your physical body and your energetic body, your breath body, your mental body. How does the body respond when you start to feel that connection from your hips down to the earth? There's obviously no physical connection except through the chair, but there's a strong energetic connection. And so that's what we're tapping into. And imagining that awareness and that pure presence that you're offering move from the hips down to the earth. And you can imagine it's a continual flow going down. And again, inviting a sense of heaviness from the hips down into the earth, and feeling that help you ground. Feel that sense of connection, of belonging, of presence, and of pure awareness of your relationship to the earth and your relationship to this present moment. Feel that supporting your grounding. Nice. You can really feel everyone tapping into this connection. So let this continue a little bit more. And I want to just take this one step further and allow you the opportunity to invite anything that is causing any sense of anxiety or any sense of unrest in your mind or in your body. See if you can allow that to go right down into the earth through this connection that you've established from the hips down. So if there's some trepidation about something, offer it down through the grounding cord, through this connection to the earth. If you have uncertainty about something that you need to do or that might not happen this week or later today, again, invite it to slide right down this energetic connection from your hips down to the earth. We'll take here about another 30 seconds of silence, just allowing that heightened energy to ground down and be released into the earth. So anything that's feeling right for you to release, just let it drop down. So nice. I can feel everyone's really tapping into that. Let's take 3 more breaths with this practice. So as you inhale, you can feel yourself being fed and nurtured through the breath. And as you exhale, you can feel energy softening and going down through the hips to the earth. So let's take 3 breaths like that together. Deep breath in. And a full breath out, grounding down to the earth. And again, inhale, nurturing, bringing in energy to your body. And exhale, letting it lower, grounding into the earth. And one more just like that. Big breath in, bringing in that nurturing, loving energy to your body. And as you exhale, slowly let it lower. And then let yourself release the effort of what's happening and sit for a few moments with just the sensation. Pure observation and awareness. So no effort needed. Allow yourself to simply feel what you notice and be with this deepened sense of grounding. Taking the time to absorb that into the body and to absorb the knowing and feeling in connection with your body in this way. So often we get to a place and then we don't stay with it, so we don't have the opportunity to deepen in with ourselves or in our mind. And so just allowing a few more moments of really being present with what you're observing. Just a few more breaths like this. And if you like, you're welcome to always stay longer in meditation after this ends. Or you can always watch these live videos later to kind of revisit this. And you might also set an intention for your practice or for your day today to simply tap into this connection. Whenever you start to feel ungrounded or start to feel agitated or something comes up that throws you a little bit, set your intention to remember the sensations that in the body that you're feeling right now and reconnect with those. And that's accessible and available to you at any moment. Even if you want to take a seat and just start to feel it, you have this body memory now that can start to become available for you for grounding. And so just know that and maybe set that intention for yourself today to draw on that and to bring that back up if you need it throughout the day. So when you feel ready, if you're ready to end, and if not, you can stay in meditation. If you're ready, take a moment and open the eyes. And again, just look around the room. Let the eyes lead the way. See where they land now. See if you can continue to soften the eyeballs so there's not an outward looking. It's a soft gazing. And see where your eyes land. And really be curious how you're seeing and what does it look like now. And just notice that for yourself. And then when you feel ready, again, you can come back to facing forward. Keeping the eyes soft, you can have them be open in that way. And so I want to conclude with this formal piece. And I always like to leave a couple minutes. If anyone has comments or questions, please feel free to type them into the chat box. I see the tingling comment, Valerie, and yes, this work can be the energy is very powerful, and so it's common to feel that. I did post the full details of the program From Anxiety to Zen that starts on Monday with the 3 participation options. I posted that in the chat, so that'll be there. It's also on my website. So if that's of interest to anybody, you're welcome to contact me and see if it feels like a good fit. And then again, I just want to see if anyone has other comments or any questions that you'd like to ask or offer. We'll just give a little bit more time before we end. And just thanking everyone for being here Wednesday mornings. I hope that this was helpful and helped you. Great. Thanks, Kathleen. I'm glad it was powerful for you. Hope that it felt grounding and also something that you can start to deepen in your body so that you can help land through and navigate these times of uncertainty. So I'll end now. Thank you all for being here, and I'll hope to see you next Wednesday. Yay, thanks, Carol. Glad you were able to make it. And let me know again if you have any questions about the program or any of these meditations. You're always welcome to contact me offline. Okay, thanks everyone. Have a great day.